personalities on internet say. What I think is this is misleading, because if you break down software engineering, it comes down to two parts. First is thinking, which involves what, why, and how you are building something. And
so the coders that are coding traditionally today, how will they be using and working in this industry 2 to 5 years from now?
The weirdest thing about learning to code in 2026 is that when you go on the internet, someone apparently already has built the future, and apparently all the problems in the world have been solved. Like, logically, I know the internet or social media exaggerates everything, but after enough scrolling, your brain kind of stops caring about logic. So I joined computer science about 3 years ago, and the industry, it was completely different from what it is now. Like, for example, there was no cursor, there was no Claude, there was GPT, but nobody cared about it. And the industry as a whole was a lot more stable and a lot less volatile. There were a decent amount of jobs in the market. You could learn a few things, basic things, get a certificate, and just land a job. Like, at that time, I joined computer science because I really was passionate about building things and about solving problems. And yes, money's a big factor, but I joined computer science for the passion of it, like for the passion of building things, for the passion of solving problems through code. So that was the main reason I joined computer science. And after a year in, I realized that the traditional curriculum is not enough. Of course, computer science teaches you the fundamentals of many things, but practically speaking, computer science lacks the capacity to equip you with modern day skills. And I like the idea of making things, deploying them without having to invest a whole lot amount of time and a whole lot amount of money, because you can just make a website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you can just deploy it on Vercel. So I like that idea, and I chose web development. And while I was teaching myself web development, while I was teaching myself the basics, the job market started to escalate in volatility, and it started to escalate in unpredictability. Like, all of a sudden, models started getting better at writing code. So all of a sudden, juniors were doomed, and all of a sudden, 90% of the code was going to be written by AI. While I was trying to teach myself the fundamentals, simultaneously all these things started to happen, and that wasn't fun. If I'm taking like 10 hours to produce something, and if that thing can be produced by an AI chatbot within 2 minutes, why should I learn these things? To be completely blunt, the current market is brutal, or the industry as a whole is absolutely brutal. It doesn't care about your emotions. I'm not saying this seeking empathy or anything, but the current market, the current industry does not care about your emotions. You go on social media and try to find any inspiration. All you can find is just negativity, uncertainty, and just pure hype. And that really sucks, because I really enjoy making things. I really enjoy writing code, building things. Even if they're dumb, I really enjoy the process of building things. Like, there are people in the market that truly care about building things, that truly care about delivering value through the code they write, through the problems they solve. And you can't just tell them to pack it up and leave just because there's a ton amount of hype in the industry. There's a lot of negativity in the industry and the market. That is unfortunate, but it is true. It is true. We can't do anything about it. The game has shifted. A couple of years ago, you just had to be technically competent. You just had to build things. You just had to have certificates. But now you have to be emotionally stable, because the market is brutal. You should realize that the market has shifted, that you need to work harder, not only harder, but smarter, and that you need to be more emotionally mature. That's all I have to say. Keep working hard. There are a lot of people with you. We are in this with you. There are a lot of people around the world who are desperate. Keep working hard. Keep pursuing your passion. I'm not recommending anything. I don't know. I'm as confused as you. I'm in this with you. Follow your heart. Take your brain with you, of course, and just do what you want to do. This is your life. So if you're currently in the industry and feel like continuing despite the drama, despite the hype, despite the uncertainty, drop a comment below. Express what you feel. Comment section is open for that. Really appreciate you watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one. Keep building, stay focused, and have faith.